One thing I'm not proud of but know a lot about is the streets. That's me. Now hold on for a wild ride. Now that adorable little innocent child thing right there, that's me. And I was innocent until these cops got their hands into me. And that's my mother, and she was married to a Fed from the Violent Crimes Drug Task Force. Now I know a lot of things about a lot of things. And I don't say that because I'm proud of it. I say that because y'all don't know shit about shit. Now let me introduce you to the world's biggest drug dealer, one of them in Oklahoma. Hold on. One of the biggest growers of legal marijuana in Oklahoma was Lawrence Griffin, a 69-year-old white retired trucker. Now hold on. This is my daughter's grandfather. Okay, now little does he know that I sought out his grandson on purpose deliberately because my Fed parents told me to stay away from the mob. Now hold on. And that's his brother, in case you want to do a little homework like I did before I went and found them to have a baby with one. Hold on. That brings me to this little story here. Jay Sean Ross. I found this kid in my neighborhood, in the mob's neighborhood, that I went and found deliberately. They think they're special. I found them on purpose because I wanted to have a baby with the mob because I was a bad kid. Now, Jay Sean Ross is an innocent casualty of war. The mob is worried about only themselves at this minute. All the coaches included. I'm tired of covering up for everybody. I'm going to just let the cat out of the bag. Stay with me. Hold on. That's me and Jay Sean's coach. Okay, hold on. And our mob baby. Now, hold on. Jay Sean Ross was walking through my neighborhood after I got out of prison. Okay, he lived in a Section 8 housing unit that backed up to the neighborhood where I lived. He was going around and he was asking to shovel driveways for money for food for him and his little brother that he had in tow. He had soaking wet sweatpants on, wet mittens. They did not have any snow gear. It was literally heart-wrenching. I took him into my home. I introduced him to my boyfriend. The rest is not important. I want to get to the important part, okay? Because I don't need credit for Jay Sean Ross. He's a beautiful, smart, great kid, and just another victim of organized harassment, and no one is looking into it. So check this out. Totally unrelated, at another school, another black athlete takes a fall at the hands of cops with weed and a gun. Now, Lawrence Griffin has the market on weed. If you want to understand, it's a farmer thing now since they've labeled it as a food tree or an herb that you can safely cook with. It's no longer a narcotic or a drug. No one sells weed anymore except for farmers. I'm not editing this. Y'all better do some homework. And better than all of that, Jay Sean Ross spent his entire high school career getting offer after offer from all these colleges, blowing it all up on Twitter, driving around in a car in my name and the mob's name. Now, you think that's not a setup? I got set up by law enforcement in November. The only reason I'm here to tell about it is because I was recording them and they didn't know it the entire time.